how does a warrior get the strength? It's not actually only from inside of you that you're thinking, oh, I need to get strength. But many times it's the opposition, the people who are actually testing you. Those are the people uh, who would try to attack you in certain ways, try to demean your value system. And a warrior actually gets an energy through that, you see, because that is truly the real play of alchemy, wherein whatever is the negative that is thrown at you, you take that in and then you transform that into something good for yourself. So sometimes the warrior might be lacking the energy in order to create something. So the universe then just sends out this negative person that might be at your workplace or in your neighbor or in society, or some sort of unpleasant situation, might be just through any way. And what that thing actually does is you might feel, oh, this is just too much for me, I don't like it, why am I being tested? But actually that situation is precisely the place where energy enters you. So as Rumi says, that it is through the hole in the heart that you would get all of the energy system for healing. That's where the real power will enter in, through the hole in the heart. And this is exactly the same thing for our day-to-day life as a warrior. And what is a warrior? It's not just about you're going on a fight against somebody. The warrior is actually the spirit within, which is fighting its own lower self, which is fighting its own lower drives. So many times when you feel that there is a lack of energy and you are thinking to do something, however, you're just somehow stuck. So it is in those moments that the universe sends in such sort of situations to you. And it is in the warrior's commandment that they watch that, they take that in, and then they transform that. So that is how in the yin yang principle, you see there's the white and the light, yin and the yang. And you see in both of those factors, actually, there is, in the white, there is a dark, and in the dark, there's a light. So precisely, it's these two things which are actually propelling each other. So if you just expect a fancy, all well lit, successful, glorious, joyful life, that's not true. Because every time there is one, there's also the other, and it's the dance of the two. And if you're in a person who is coming more from the light side and you associate yourself with a light worker, you might think, oh, but I'm just losing out because see, the world is just too evil, and I'm so simple, I'm so sober, and I do not have a lot of ways to fight the system, right? And you might feel that everything is just so odd against you, but that's not true. Because if that was the case, it would always be evil that wins. That's not true. So it's a dance between the light and the dark. And that's just the game of the existence. Of course, both of them are created by God. Both of those are creator's game. So for the game to happen, you need two. There needs to be duality. So if you are working from the white light, you would be tested from the dark forces. And if you are somebody from dark force, you would be tested and triggered by the white energy, by the people with light workers, right? So don't think that just because you're a light worker and you want to make the world a better place, it's only you who's being tested by the darker energies and the darker forces of that emanate through people and situations and circumstances. There are also those dark energies which get triggered by your mere presence, just because you are a white light, and they feel so much triggered. Oh, why are you like that? I just could never be that way. See, that's just how it is. So you need not worry about this game and oh my god, I'm going to lose. It's a dance going on, and for the dance to happen, both of the parties play, the light and the dark. But what my message for this video was that you need not worry about this thing that, oh, I do not have so much of courage or power, and I'm just like being tested all the time. That's not true. Because of course, through this learning, through these challenges that you face, it's actually going to bring out the best in you. You're going to shine like a diamond. And for the gold to shine, it does need all of the pressure points, because without that pressure, even the coal would not turn to diamond. So the thing is, if you remember what needs to be remembered, everything is just going to be fairly easy. And that's just the way it is. You need to remember the right things and ignore the garbage. Stay beautiful, my friend. Have a great day.